Reduction of simple distributed loadings. Magmula umpisa hanggang ngayon, lahat ng force is what we call the concentrated force. Okay? Something like this, di ba? So, pag ganyan, either like that, like this, okay? Or this one and this one, no? Moment. Alisin muna natin yung moment. Hindi lahat ng pagkakataon, no, ay concentrated force. Okay? This is called concentrated force. Yung mga sample problem natin, di ba? Ganito. Okay, a beam, halimbawa, may beam yan. Okay? Simpleng beam, no? Tapos may force ka dito, may force ka ng ganyan. So, kumbaga ang tawag dyan is concentrated force. But that's not really the case. No? Hindi pa laging concentrated force. So, meron na tayong, I'll introduce a new kind of loadings. Okay, this is called a distributed loading. Okay? Meaning to say, if you look here, dito sa picture na to, naka-isometric yan, no? Gawin muna nating uh, ano to? 2D. Okay? So, parang ganito. Ito yung X, and this is, I could say Y, or P. Ibig sabihin yung force, no? Force P. At meron kang load na something like this. Okay? So, ano to a typical loading. No? Hindi natin alam kung ano yung parabolic curve or whatever, no? Okay? Kung papansin niyo, this is actually a concentrated force din. Kaya lang, kumbaga, ang tawag dito, yung infinitesimally so small na pag tinikit-dikit mo siya, no? It's called now a distributed loading. Okay? Ang ibig sabihin, gagawin natin, isi-simplify natin tong load na yan, itong forces na to, into a something like this. To. Equal siya, hanapin natin yung kanyang parang centroid, to, will be equal to something like this one. So, ang lalagay ngayon natin dyan is resultant force. Okay? So, parang itong distributed load, i-convert natin siya to a simple resultant force. Okay, instead na concurrent or non-concurrent forces, para siyang, imagine nyo na parang sibuyas. Diba? Yung sibuyas is parang, o kaya notebook, no? So, isang notebook yan, parang itong notebook, diba? Notebook, yan. Tapos ito, maraming papel, no? Yung kada isang sheet, i-visualize nyo yan as one concentrated force, no? Tapos pinagdikit-dikit mo, hindi na siya concentrated. It's now a distributed load. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin, itong topic na ito, i-convert natin this one into this one. Okay? So, parang ganito, no? Sign natin, no? A simply supported beam as shown in this figure, in the figure, this left, on the left, may be subjected to different types of loading. So, ito, yun nga, different types of loading yan, no? So, iba-iba yung force mo dito. So, from the top, highest, up to here to the lowest. So, lumiliit, no? O kaya palaki ng palaki or paliit ng paliit. So, i-convert lang natin ulit into a resultant force. Okay? Paano yun? Teka, I'm way getting ahead of myself, no? So, the loading exerted at each point on the surface of the beam indicates the pressure of the loading. So, again, pressure na yan, no? Ang pressure is, ang unit ng pressure kasi is Pascal or kilopascal in SI or pounds per square foot pagdating sa to English, no? Magpo-concentrate tayo either this one sa Pascal, kilopascal, or also this one. Okay. Now, pressure yan kasi, kung titignan mo, dinivide natin, ang Pascal is also equal to, di ba, I don't know if naturo ko na, no? It is in Newton per meter squared. Kung papansin niyo divided by ng area. Okay? So, kilopascal is also kilonewton per meter squared. Again, dinivide ng area. But, in most cases, okay, in engineering practice, the loading can be represented along a single axis. Okay? In this case, x-axis. Ito lang, itong x-axis na to. So, wala na tayong pakialam. Di ba ang area is parang dito, area, its length times b. Okay? Since, ang sinasabi dito, it can be represented by this only length, i-assume natin yung beam is constant. Okay? Kasi usually naman, madalas, ang beam has a uniform width. Okay? So, aalisin na natin yung hindi na area. It's no longer an area, but it's some kind of, ano ba to? Ano ba yung pounds per foot? Okay? So, hindi na siya Pascal. I forgot the term, sorry, no? So, mangyayari, ang force mo ngayon dito, aalisin mo na yung isang meter, co-consider na natin yung width to be a constant value. So, magiging Newton per meter na yan. Okay? So, in short, parang ganito lang na. In layman's term, this force here, or this force here na ito, sorry, yung force na yan, can be considered as an area. Itong na to, area, consider mo yan na area. Okay? Kinang may area na yan na equivalent, in layman's term, no, equivalent na siya dito. Okay? Para mas lalo nyo maintindihan, we'll now proceed to the sample problem. Okay? Basta ganun lang. In layman's term, kunin mo lang yung area ng load. Kasi hindi na natin kailangan ng width. Kunin mo yung area. Ibig sabihin, kunin mo yung magnitude, yung intensity, itong P na to, tapos kunin mo lang tong length. So, area na yan, no? Halimbawa, triangle. So, that's 1/2 base times height. Kunin mo yung area, yan na yung equivalent dito. As simple as that. Okay? If you really want to learn more, you can read the book ni Pytel. Ang tawag naman niya doon is line load. Okay? Line load. So, iba-ibang book, iba-ibang definition. But, in layman's term, just kunin mo lang yung area. Kunin lang natin yung area. Yan yung equivalent to a concentrated force. Okay? Sample problem tayo. Okay, for sample, distributed loadings of P, which is equal to 800 times X. Okay, kasi uniformly increasing siya, no? 800 times X Pascal acts over the top surface of the beam shown. Determine the magnitude and the location of equivalent resultant force. So, dalawa yung nahanap. The magnitude and the location. So, unahin muna natin yung magnitude. And to understand this more clearly, gawin natin itong 2D, no? So, ang length niya is 9 meters. Okay? So, try lang natin makadrawing ng straight line. Okay, pwede na yan. Okay, tapos, nakaharap dito. So, parang may nakadikit siya sa pader, no? Nakapik siya. Yung shade na yan. Tapos, yan. Okay? The length is 9 meters. Lagay ko na lang dito. 9 meters yung length. Okay? So, 9 meters yan. So, kung visualize natin, again, puro concentrated force yan. Na dikit-dikit. Na parang, sinasabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, para siyang notebook or whatever, no? Okay? And this one here, sabi dito, this P is equal to 800 times any distance x, but in Pascal. Okay? Tapos, yung dulo, dito, sa dulo, no? Nakalagay yan, 7,200 Pascal. Okay? Now, sabi nga kanina, since it has a uniform width na 0.2, pwede nating sabihin, pwede kong sabihin na i-multiply ko na ng 0.2 yan. So, meaning, if 800 times 0.2, okay, and Pascal, lalabas yan. Okay, kasi lang, no? Paano kaya to? Ayan. Yan. Equal natin dyan. Okay. 800 times 0.2 ilan? 160. Tama ba? 160. Okay, i-equal natin ha. Uh, so, imagine lang talaga nagkaklase tayo. So, hindi na Pascal to. Teka, ano nga yung 0.2 meters ba yun? I think it's 0.2, tama, so meters. So, lalabas, this will now be 160 x, but it's no longer Pascal, it's now in Newton per meter. Okay? Mas madaling solving yan. Okay. So far, so good. So, ito daw will now be, yung pinakatuktok niya, 7,200 times 0.2, it's now 1,440, ano to, Newton per meter. This is 9 meters. Okay, so actually kahit hindi na natin kailangan to eh. Ang gagawin lang natin, sabi nga, kukunin natin yung area. So, ano yung resultant factor? Resultant. Let's just get the area of this one. So, area niya is triangle. It's 1/2. Ano yung base? 9 meters. Ano yung height? It's 1,440 Newton per meter. Makikita nyo, tignan nyo ha. Kakancel yung meter. Ang resultant force will now be concentrated in Newton. Diba? So, it's now equal to what? So, 9 times 1,440 divided by 2. It's now 720 Newton. Yun na yung final answer. Now, sige, later. Okay? Ang location, if this is the location, hindi naman sinabi anong location, no? And bawa, dito na lang, with respect to this one. Ito yung X. Ano yung location yan? Just get the centroid. Ano ba yung centroid ng, malamang hindi yan dyan. Malamang nandito yan. Ang centroid ng triangle, kabisado nyo? Tinuro yan nung, diba, nung college? Ano ba yung centroid niyan? 2/3, diba? So, from here, ito muna. So, this is 9 meters. Ang centroid niyan is here. Bar X. So, ang bar X lang, kung titignan natin, kabisado na natin yan, it's just 2/3 ng length na 9. So, this will be 6 meters. Okay, so, yan yung final answer natin. Yan. Okay? Now, there is another solution, no? Kaya lang, hindi nyo magugustuhan to, pero didiscuss na rin natin. Ang another solution yan, by integration. Okay? So, I don't know if you remember, actually, topic natin to second to the last eh. Dito sa static of rigid bodies, no? Okay? Ano yung integration niya? Halimbawa, ito, strict method. Pero tinuro na to sa calculus eh. Integral calculus, di ba? So, imagine that this is a height y with a derivative ng distance x dx. Okay? So, recall ha, ito yung, kailan may reference point tayo. So, ito yung x, I'll call this y, or p, whatever you want, I'll call that y. Okay? So, f sub r is simply the area, di ba? The derivative lang ng area. which is, ano yung area niya? This is from 0 to 9. Okay? Ano yung area ng strip? Yung area ng strip, itong red na to, yan yung area ng strip. So, lalagay yung area ng strip, di ba? That is y times dx. Yan yung derivative ng area. From 0 to 9. Ngayon, hindi natin ma-integrate yan kasi ang derivative is with respect to x. This is y. So, kailangan pa natin ng another way to solve this by using similar triangle, di ba? So, kung titignan natin, yung smaller triangle, ito, this is your smaller triangle. Ano yung smaller triangle na yan? That's y over x, di ba? It's y divided by x equal to, by ratio and proportion, it's 1 over this. It's 1, 4, 4, 0 divided by 9. So, what is y? Teka, computing ko lang. It's 160. Okay? It's 160x. So, ito rin yan, no? Di ba? Hindi niya, no? Yan yung slope. Itong galing yan. Okay? So, hindi yan basta-basta na lang nilalagay. So, let's continue. So, yung y, it's now 0 to 9. It's 160x dx. So, pwede na natin integrate yan. Okay? Paano natin integrate? So, it's 160 x squared over 2, di ba? Wala nang dx. Na-integrate na natin. So, it's from 0 to 9. Okay, so 160 over 2 is 80 times 9 squared and 9 times 9 times 80. Dapat parehas yan. Bakit 6,000? May mali ata. So, tama. It's 6,000. 80 times 9 squared. 6,000. Dito ko nagkamali. It's 6,480. The unit is in Newton. Okay, so the same answer. Ito kasi mali. Mali yung pagka-calculate ko, no? So, 1,440 times 9 divided by 2, it's the same answer. It's 6,480 Newton. Ano mas madali? Mas madali ito, di ba? Pero dyan pa ako nagkamali, no? Pero mas madali ito. Pero kung tingnan nyo, the same answer. Okay, paano natin kukunin yung bar x using integration? Madali kasi kung triangle, eh. Paano kung curve, no? Kung parabolic. So, umpisa na natin. Ang equation niyan, I don't know kung naalala nyo sa calculus nyo, it's simply the x bar, okay, yung derivative din yan, area, divided by derivative ng area. Equation yan. Alam na natin yung area. Nakuha na natin. Okay? Nakuha na natin area. The area is, so pwede na natin kunin to. Ito yung nahanap. Anong dA? Nakuha na natin. It's 160 x. Alisin na natin to. Ito naman yung 160 times x times dx. Yung kanina lang yan. I-divide lang natin no 6480. Okay. So, this is also from 0 to 9. Ang lalabas is now 160 x squared over 6840 equal. Pwede na natin integrate. That is 160 x cubed over 3 from 0 to 9. Divide mo na 6480. Okay. So, 160 9 raised to 3 over 3, 6480. And the answer is using your calculator. 80. And the answer is 6 meters, the same. Tama? Tama. So, kung summarize natin ngayon yan, the final answer will be this. It's now equal to, ito yun. Ito na yung F-arm mo. Nalagyan ko ng ganyan. Equivalent lang kasi yan. 6480 Newton. Having a distance here to here, x is equal to 6 meters. Diba? So, equivalent yan dun sa nauna. I don't know kung mahirap sa inyo, no? Madali lang to. Kung bago sa inyo to, medyo mahirap. Pero kapag nag-solve kayo na nag-solve, madali lang yan. Another problem, no? Ihanda ko lang. So, problem number 2. So, next problem, ganito rin. Okay, hindi na siya triangle. Meron na siyang curve. Okay? Ngayon, ang tanong, ang problema natin ngayon, alam nyo ba ang area ng curve na yan? So, hindi na natin pwedeng kunin yung area. Katulad ng triangle, alam natin, it's 1 half base times height. Okay? Pag square, it's just base times height. Pag this one, pag nakalimutan nyo yan, which probably nakalimutan nyo na, the best way is to use yung calculus. Okay? So, may introduction na tayo kanina, no? So, paano yun? Tandaan nyo lang that the resultant force, mag-a-assume muna ako na somewhere here, yung kanyang resultant force. Okay? And that is the distance x. Ito na rin yan, okay? So, yan na. Okay? Ika, reason natin. So, ito yung resultant force. F sub r. At ang sabi nga natin, sabi ko kanina, it is from 0 to 2. Okay? And just get the derivative ng area. Ano yung area? Ito yun, no? Yung blue na shades. Okay? So, I'll call this again, huwag nyo nang pansinin ang alagay dyan, y and dx. Area ng strip. Okay? Yan yung area ng strip. Okay? So, ano yung area ng strip? It is correct. That is y times dx pa rin. Alright? Now, burahin ko muna ito ulit. Kasi kailangan natin yung ano. Ano yung y? Okay? Ito na yon. This is also like saying it's y. Kasi kung titignan mo, imbes na y ang ginamit w, it's y. I'll call this y. Okay? Pwede rin naman w. Kaya lang, nasanay ako sa y. Pwede, walang problema doon. No? So, it's y equal to 60x squared. Okay? So, ililipat lang natin yan. So, this is just the same as saying it's 0 over 2. It's now 60x squared dx. Do you follow? Itong y, ito na yun. Yung slope. Yung kaninang sample problem natin, di ba? Yung 160, ito rin yun eh. Pinakita ko lang saan galing yung 160. So, ito rin yun, yung problem number sa 1. So, ganyan, yan din yan. Okay? So, proceed tayo. It's now, wala na palang ano, no? Hindi na, pwede na natin integrate. So, it's now 60 x cubed over 3. Di ba? So, from 0 to 2. So, ilan yan? So, f sub r is equal to 60 divided by 3, 20. Tama? Hindi na ako nag-calcu, ha? X cubed from 0 to 2. Okay? So, ilan yan? So, it's 20 times 2 raised to 3. So 20 times 2 raised to 3. Hindi na ako nag-post. It's 160. And the unit is in Newton. Hindi ko na-explain bakit Newton. Naintindihan nyo na. Sample problem number 1. Okay, so that is the magnitude. Again, what is the distance x? So, ganun lang din ulit. The distance is pwede naman ganito. Just get the centroid and derivative ng area over derivative ng area. Okay, alam na natin yung area. Area, it's 160. O nga pala, ano ba ibig sabihin ng bar? Etong x na yan. Ito, yung x na yan, yung centroid ng strip. So, ito yung centroid niya. Okay? So, yan yung x na yan. Ito. Yung x na yan ay itong x na to. So, from here to here. So, nagkataon lang na yung bar x tsaka x parehas. Okay? Later, pag nandun na tayo sa centroid, we will go to this in full detail. Okay? Actually, another topic to eh. Kaya lang, since pumasok tayo dito sa tawag doon, yung conversion ng distributed load to resultant, kailangan natin papyawan. Okay? So, ito lang equation yan. Tandaan nyo na yan. So, again, this is from 0 to 2 x. Yung dA natin kanina nakuha na natin. Ito rin yun. Yung dA, no? So, it's 60 x squared dx. So, integrate na natin. 60 x raised to 4 over 4. X times x squared, x cubed. And integrate. So, from 0 to 2 divided by 160. So, it's now 60 divided by 4, 15 para simplified. So, it's 15 times 2 raised to 4 over 160. So, ano yung bar x? Okay, tapos na. 15 times 2 raised to 4 divided by 160. And the answer is 3 over 2 or 1.5 meters. So, that is your final answer. So, it's, again, it's just saying that it's equal to this one, no? Okay, lagyan lang natin ng ganito. Ito. At FR is equal to 160 Newton having a distance of 1.5 meters. Okay, that's it. Another problem. Okay, so next problem, ito naman. What is the shape? It's a shape of trapezoid. Question, sabi nga, to get the resultant, kailangan natin yung area. So, assuming na nandito yung location ng resultant, FR. Kunin lang natin area. Ang tanong, alam nyo ba yung area ng trapezoid? Most likely, yung iba sa inyo alam, baka yung iba sa inyo nakalimutan. So, anong gagawin natin? Hindi, wag nang sagutan, hindi naman pwede yun, di ba? So, there are 3 ways. First, if alam mo yung area ng trapezoid. Assuming ko muna na hindi nyo alam yung area ng trapezoid. So, gagawin ko, hatiin ko muna yung, tatansyahin ko na lang dito. Tansyahin lang ko lang So, hatiin natin na isang triangle at isang rectangle. Okay? O nga pala, meron na atang ganito. Hatiin natin sa dalawa. Ayun. Isang rectangle. Yan. Okay? Tansyahin lang natin. Yan. At yung isang triangle sa taas. Di ko na draw yung triangle sa taas. Okay? Try natin. Into shape. Yun. Okay. So, mayroon akong, unahin muna natin yung triangle. Ayun, nasa taas. Ano muna ang height nito? Hindi yan 100. Yan ang, kaya ayoko to eh. Kasi, malamang gagamitin mong height yung 100. No, it's 50. It's not 100. Kasi yung 100, it's from here to here ang 100. I-minus mo pa yung 50. Kaya ayaw ko tong method na to. Pero, so far, sa tagal ko nagtuturo, ito yung gusto ng estudyante eh. Pero dito kayo madalas nagkakamali. Ang height niyan is 50. Naintindihan, hindi 100. Kasi 100, it's the full height. Yung triangle lang kunin natin, ililess mo pa yung height ng rectangle. So, this is 50. Okay? So, pwede na natin kunin yung resultant. Solution to ng method 1. No? So, kunin muna natin method 1. Okay. So, yung first solution ko, resultant force, in triangle, it's 1/2. Base is 9. Oh, nag-circle. Okay. Wala na into shape. Okay, sorry about that. It's 1/2. Base. And height, it's 50. Plus, base ng rectangle, which is 9. And the height is 50. The units, ito is feet. Ito, pounds per feet. Nag-cancel yung feet sa pounds. Ito rin, no? Ganun din. So, ang lalabas na sagot is, ano na, calculator, 50 times 9 divided by 2 plus 9 times 50. 675 pounds. Sana tama ako, no? 675 pounds. Erase. Okay? Okay. Ngayon yung centroid. Ano yung centroid niyan? Ayun, sumulat. Okay, ito pala. Ang centroid niyan, alam niyo naman yung centroid ng triangle. Di ba? Paano nga uli yung centroid? It's, so yung centroid ng triangle, ano ba yan? From here, no? Dito ha? So hindi 2/3. 1/3 lang yan. X ng triangle, tapos centroid ng rectangle. So, unahin ko muna yung triangle. Muna ko yung triangle. So, area muna ng triangle. It's 1/2 base times height times centroid niyan. Yung 1/3 ng 9. Okay? Plus, area no, parang yung kanina lang, derivative, tapos yung ano, no? Binaliktad ko lang. So, times, ano na yun? 1/2 naman ng 9. Okay, ulitin ko ha. Itong unang part na to, yan yung centroid. 1/3 ng 9. Ito. Yung ito naman, yung centroid ng rectangle. 1/2 ng 9. Alam naman natin ang centroid ng rectangle nasa gitna. Okay, tapos kukunin mo yung area na ito, ng triangle area na, yung katulad din ng ginawa natin. So, hindi pa tayo tapos. Divided by, all over the area, which is 675. So, yan yung bar X. Okay, it is in feet. Okay, kukumpitin ko lang ha. We have the same answer. 4 meters. Okay, so ito yung kanyang, malalaman natin mamaya kung tama yan. Confident naman ako sa sagot ko eh. So, yan yung method 1. Okay? Ano ngayon yung method 2? Okay. Method 2, pwede kong copyin ko muna to. Copy. And I'll place it here. Paste. Ito yung method 2. Ano yung isang method 2? Kukunin ko as if it is a 2 triangle. Ito, mas gusto ko to, no? Hahatiin ko imbis na isang triangle, isang rectangle, dalawang triangle. Yan, mas gusto ko yan. Okay? Alam naman natin yung area ng triangle eh. So, area 1, I'll call this, ito yung area 1. Ito yung area 2. Okay? Tignan natin, dapat parehas ang sagot niyan. So, f sub r, okay? Ano yung area ng unang triangle? That's 1/2. Ngayon, ang base niya will be 100. Ang height niya will be 9. Tapos, plus, ito, area 2. Triangle din yan, 1/2. Ang base is 9. Ang height is 50. And it should be 675. Okay? 100 times 9 divided by 2 plus 9 times 50 divided by 2. And the same answer, 675. Di ba? So, ano mas madali sa inyo? Malamang mas pipiliin nyo yung nasa taas, pero ako, mas gusto ko tong second method. Okay? This is method number 2. Okay, paano yung bar x? Ganun pa rin. Ngayon, kukunin mo uli yung area ng triangle. Copy mo lang yan. It's 1/2 base times height. Ano yung centroid niya? That's 1/3. 1/3 ng 9. Ito yun, no? Ito. Ito naman, 2/3. From here, di ba? Ito yung location natin eh. Okay? So, plus. Kukopy mo lang nasa taas. 1/2 base height. Kinopya ko lang to. Ano ngayon yan? That is 2/3 ng 9 divided by 675. Ano yung, computing ko lang, pero I'm definitely positive. And we have the same answer. It's equal to 4. Di ba? So, kahit anong method ang gusto nyo, madali yan. Okay. Di ba sabi ko nga, 3 method dyan? Actually, 4 pa pala, no? May naisip pa akong isa. Ito. Copy ko ulit. Lagi ko dito. Paste ko lang. Okay. Ano yung isang method? Tingin ko alam nyo na, nawala nyo. That's correct. Ang method 3 ay calculus. Okay? So, method 3. Ba't yung nahulaan mo? Diba? Ano yung f sub r? From 0 to 9. Yan yung limit. Ito, gagawa ako ng, ano ngayon yan? Yung strip. Again, I'll call this y yung height. Ito yung x bar. So, that will be, syempre, yung strip niyan, derivative lang ng x. Okay? Di ba? Oh. Okay, ano yung area ng... teka, DDA muna. Masyado ako nagmamadali. Ano yung derivative ng area? That is just area ng rectangle. So, y times dx. Okay, so, ang problema natin pagkuha ng y. Drawing ko lang ulit dito, no? Lalakyan ko lang. Okay, yan. Aha. So, kukunin natin tong y bar. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina. Pero, paano natin, isang major obstruction, paano natin, ito, hatiin natin ulit yan. Kasi this is obviously 50 and this is a total length of y. So, ano yung natitira dito? So, this is y minus 50, correct? And this one is 50 na lang. 50 feet. Okay? And this, palagi yung x dito nang gagaling. So, x, ano yung natira? So, x hanggang dyan, ha? So, this is 9 minus x. Yun lang. Medyo masakit sa bangs. Yung ratio and proportion yan will be like this. It's y minus 50, yung smaller triangle. Ito yung smaller triangle, Ayan. So, ano yung x niya? That is 9 minus x. Compare mo sa bigger triangle. Ito, 50 over 9. So, what is y? Y is 50 over 9 times 9 minus x plus 50. Okay, algebra. So, 50 simplified minus 50 over 9 times x plus 50. So, it's now, sorry, hindi 500 yan. Kailangan na natin daanan to dahil wala rin kayong takas. Gagamitin din natin to pagdating sa, lalo na kayo, gagamitin nyo to structural analysis. So, ngayon pa lang, medyo, at least, alam ko na pala yan, no? Pagdating nyo sa structural analysis. Okay, so yan na. So, meron na tayong y. I-compare na natin, sasalpak na lang natin dito yan. So, balik tayo dito. F sub r, it's now 0 to 9. At ang y is 100 minus 50 over 9 x dx. Okay, so madali na. Ang nagpahirap lang sa atin, okay, yung pagkuha ng y. So, this is no, tama ba? Tama. That's now 100 x minus 50 over 9 x squared over 2. Okay, so from 0 to 9. Actually, may shortcut sa calculator pero ayaw ko ituro dahil bawal na to bawal na yung integral calculus calculator sa sa board exam, no? So long method tayo. So this is 100 times 9 minus 50 9 squared over 2, and f sub r is equal to what? And it has an exact answer, 675 Newton. Okay, di ba? Alright? Paano ngayon yung solving pa ba natin? Sa mga masisipag, kailangan yan, no? So, bar x. Ganun din. Bar x is simply, dadagdagan mo lang ng x times ito. Hindi ko na kailangan ulitin yan, no? Diba? All over 675. Dapat, 19 nyo na yan. I believe so. So, this is now 0 to 9, 100x, 50 over 9, x squared, of course, with dx. And the answer is what? So 100 x squared over 2, so 50x, tama? So that will be 50x squared minus 50 over 9 x cubed over 3, 0 to 9 over 675, and the answer is, diretso yun natin. Narinig nyo ata yung palampag ng calculator ko. Sandali lang naman to, no? The answer is 4. Parehas lang. So, there are several ways to solving this. No? Kung mahilig ka sa math, tingin ko itong paborito mong gagawin. You will use calculus. Okay? Medyo mababa. Or you will use this other method, method 2, dalawang triangle. O yung unang method, isang rectangle, isang triangle. Or meron pa palang isa. Last but not the least, kukunin lang natin yung area, no? Hindi ko na kukunin yung no? Last method, kung alam mo yung area ng trapezoid, which is the simplest, 1/2 base, ano yung base 150 plus 109, and yun na mo. So, 150 times 9 divided by 2, it's 675. Newton ba? Kilonewton? Hindi ko maalala. Pounds pala, sorry. So, it's pounds. Diba? Ito pala pinakamadali. Oo, pinakamadali. Pero kung kabisado mo equation, no? So, yung bar x, paano kunin yung bar x? Kung alam mo yung centroid ng trapezoid, which ako hindi ko kabisado. Okay? So, yan. I've given you more than 1, 2, 3, 4 methods to solve. Okay? So, hindi kailangan parehas na parehas yung solution ko sa solution yung basta tama at naiintindihan ko. Basta tama, mamaya, yung method mo, kinopya mo lang sa katabi at nagkamali ka pa ng kopya. Hindi correct yun. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this topic as much as I do. And medyo mahaba-haba itong last problem. Okay? Pero, I hope na-tackle na natin lahat, no? So, kung in layman's term, sinabi ko lang, kunin mo lang area, yun yung resultant. And pagkuha ng centroid, yung equation. So, ito yung ang generic ng pagkuha ng centroid, ganito It's the total area equal to this. It's just the summation of x times a area. Ang ginagawa ko. So, parang ganito rin yan. Ang ginagawa natin, x times area ng total area. So, yan. Okay. I hope nag-enjoy kayo dito as much as I do. Thank you so much for listening.